Hey, Manna Church, Pastor Riley here. Welcome back to Morning Manna. We're jumping right back in, looking at Samson's life. And, after reading of Samson's brief relationship with his Philistine wife, and then he has another entanglement, and then we're told that after this, he loved a woman whose name was Delilah. So, Samson's sin would ultimately, bring his heroic story to a tragic end. Delilah ends up pressuring him to reveal the secret to his great strength. He lies to her 3 times, and finally she says, "How can you say you love me when you lock your heart away from me, and you've mocked me these 3 times, and you have not told me where you get your great strength?" I just have to pause and reflect. Why does Samson finally give into Delilah's questioning? I think because she's requiring him to prove his love and allegiance to her. Something about that, maybe an insecurity, causes Samson to reveal something that he shouldn't. His idolatry with women, and now Delilah in particular, have made him weaker than he's ever been. And sadly, he's going to be spiritually blind as a result. So Samson tells Delilah his secret, and learning the source of Samson's strength, Delilah tells the Philistines. And after this, she cuts his hair. We're told that his strength left him. Sure enough, the Philistines, they bush in there and they seized him, and they gouged out his eyes and brought him down to Gaza and bound him with bronze shackles. And this is the saddest verse here. It's when Samson says these words, "I will go and shake out like I did before. I will shake myself free." But he did not know that the Lord had left him. See, Samson has given both his strength and his eyes to people rather than to God. And the man who's already been shown to be spiritually weak now becomes physically weak. He who had been shown to be spiritually blind has now become physically blind. He who had been shown to be a spiritual slave has now become a slave in the flesh. But here's the good news. The good news is that God is bigger than our sin. He is not done with our hero just yet. But I'm going to leave you in suspense and tell you about God's sovereignty tomorrow.